cake today. All right, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We need to crack a window in here. Seriously, it's hot. Today we're going to be talking about looking for the Network Gray 773 videos, which this is stuff that's being brought up on forum sites on this particular individual right here. As I said before, this is an individual that needs to be watched more than any other person that makes screen paint. This individual needs to be watched. And the reason why is because we have countless videos of this individual faking demonstrations with screen paint products. Not only that, completely lying on camera multiple times about things that never even happened, as he claims they did happen, but no, it didn't happen. The 15 order lie, it's a bunch of them. Give me a chair for this too. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through YouTube. We're going to find Network Gray videos. What are you hunting for? Hey, what? You hear everyone? Oh, right. Yeah, that's okay. Good. So, you got to find, see if we can track down these videos. Now, not on our forum site, but we got a couple of home theater forum sites that this guy we got him posted to. They got a little game, and that game is to see if you can find the videos. And so far, no one has found jack. So can't seem to find them. Why is this video so important? Well, this fellow's screen paint came up matching a house paint, a shelf paint at that. Nothing added into it, no black, no silver, none of that. Just off the shelf, matched it. And as I said before, customers need to make sure that these products are going to have batch numbers, they're going to be tested, so you know at the end of the day you're not being shipped everyday house paint. So this is one of the demonstrations that's missing. Actually, it's quite a few of them that are missing, but this is the biggest one of all. Now, in this demonstration, Jamie does a demonstration of him popping the top on some Network Gray 773, even showing his receipt right there in the video, showing he purchased the item. This is after, a bit of time when customers were pressuring him, because we asked him multiple times, he refused to do it. We don't need speakers for this. All right, so you can see right there he's bearing the receipt of the product. And then you can see later on him painting the screen in. Right there, showing that he's going to do the Network 7073 challenge. Now, again, in this whole entire video, he goes into this complete rant of talking about how the product doesn't match and how the colors are off and how the white levels are ivory, and it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. If you want to see this, you can check it out on the blacklist we have here. This is a list we designed to catch people like this doing things they shouldn't be doing. Now, mind you, we can't put you on the blacklist unless we have hardcore evidence. We have to be to show you in the video doing these acts. And again, not hard to find. Very easy. So as you can see, that is Jamie sitting right there, painting down the product. And this is a video we asked him to put directly on his website because the customer should have the right to see whether or not they can just walk over to Sherwin-Williams and pick it up and do the same thing. Now, this is what makes this video so crazy because, again, his product matched, as you can see, on every level. And he has a history of doing this. The bamboozle video, the one we showed where he claims that he got these massive 15 orders on a shopping cart that doesn't even exist. And how this product is supposed to be this great new invention of a product. You look in the video and find out they look exactly alike. They're doing the same thing here as they're doing here. Same thing with the bare silver screen, same perfect match. Now in this video, like I said, he goes into this where he pleads his case, where he tells people that no, it's not the same, it's different, it's different, it's different. But he got rid of the video, which means it can't be so different if you got rid of the evidence. Because I'm pretty sure what most people do when they need that second opinion convincing, they will go to friends and family and go, hey, look at this. Tell me if you see the difference. And I'm pretty sure they sat there and said, they look the same. And he probably got frustrated and angry and upset. Like, no, they're different. You can see the difference. I guarantee you. Jamie, let me explain something to you. How all your demonstrations come out when you do this. All of them. Even the ones where you match against your own products. You get right up on top of the screen. You show a slight little bump or hiccup. And that you consider to be a massive change. It's not, man. It can't match. Do you see when I walked into the dedicated theater room? Do you see the certified screens, the white screens, the silver screens? Do you see when we do the color display? Do you see how nothing matches our screen? That's what you have to be able to show. Do you see how far I'm sitting back from the screen? Do you ever see me walk all the way up to the screen to show you a contrast level, color, or white level? No. We have to do that from way back from where the projector's at. All right. Let's go over here. We need to go into trying on YouTube. We're looking for two things here. We're looking for the slip silver. That is the new challenge microblend by Amazon. What makes that dangerous is a very light screen paint. It will blend into a lot of stuff real fast, real easy. And on top of that, it's very cheap and it's very easy to get. For his overseas customer who he's stealing, he's robbing left and right. He's charging him a $70 surcharge fee on a $257 product that matched, the Cinemax, mind you, matched the house paint. You can't have the Cinemax on your website because it matched a house paint. You can't display it because it matched a house paint. You can't charge the price that you paid for it because it matched a house paint. But for some reason, you have forgotten this. All right, this is our video back then. We're not gonna go into that. These were we made his videos with using black and white paint. Literally, black and white paint. His own tutorial demonstration right here. Showing him making a black and white paint product. But let's see if we can find on YouTube Network Gray 773. Let's see if we can track it down. Now it should come up. We don't have to put in the full title. Just put in Crow117776. That's how we tracked them. That's how we found the video. We put in Crow1176. And we typed in Network Gray 773. Gray 776. What's SW? Put the SW. 773, 773, not 776, 773, 773. Sorry about that. Network Gray 773. All right, so we have here 73. And let's see how many videos pop up with him showing that product. Now, mind you, like I said, on his website, he is selling the product for $89, $168 for 1 quart overseas, 2 quarts overseas, $257. Now, what do we get here? Let's see who pops up, because we've done our test on Network Gray 773 to death. Let's see. Let's bring it up a little bit here for y'all. There we go. That's nice, right? Let's see who pops up. That would be us. 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 That's us. That's us again. There we are again. There we are again. There we are again. See that little black symbol right there? That's Crystal Edge Technology Screen. That's our company's logo right there. So you can see that. That's us. So anytime you see that black logo pop up, that would be us. Those are our test demonstrations of also too showing off Crow's product. Videos that were deleted off his account that he doesn't want you to see at the end of the day because he doesn't want you to go in and do that comparison. You know, you're sitting on the website and you're looking at this video and you're thinking, should I go buy this at $89 or I can get it for far cheaper over here? Yeah, just go buy it at Sherwin-Williams. Now the new one is the microblend. This is the new demonstration, but we made it a little harder for him, and it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, he should be able to do it. It's easy. He has to do the Network Gray 773, and he has to do the microblend slip silver next to the Cinemax and the hybrid mix. And the reason why, because in the demonstration we saw with the hybrid mix next to the Cinemax, they look exactly like the same screen. So it got me thinking, if the Network Gray 773 matches the Cinemax, how close does it match to the hybrid mix? Now, the reason why he's not doing these tests already, people, he's not jumping at this opportunity, is because his product is not tested. This is a product that he's made, put a label on it, no testing, and just pushed it out. And that's the reason why he's afraid to do these demonstrations. The whole purpose of these demonstrations that are being thrown at him, these challenges, is not to basically, at the end of the day, taunt him or bully him how caring he wants to go with it all. No, it's about you showing that you could back your products 100%. This is why you need to do these demonstrations. If I go to any forum site and they go, okay, let me see your product against the certified screens, white screens, silver screens, gray screens, guess what? We have those demonstrations. And if you want, I can do it right on live on camera anytime you want. Because our products are tested. But for a product that's not tested, it can't do these demonstrations. And this is why you get the stalling, the dragging of the feet, outlandish being angry and upset, and because they can't do it. You see this micro blend we have here? We sent this to a fellow by the name of Crows1176. This is his YouTube channel. He sells screen paint mixes, and we sent this to him. We sent them 4 links directly to his website messenger to clarify that he got the information loud and clear, that this is a test you need to do. But we also added in Network Gray 773. Anytime we added a demonstration, we tested the waters just to see if this guy can do this. If we even mention the word Network Gray 773 in anything, he was not going to go near it with a 10-foot pole. You know why he doesn't do the demonstrations next to the 2.0? It's test demonstrations, because through the test demonstrations of 2.0, there is Network Gray 773 littered out through all the tests. He can't do it because if he knows if he lays that Network Gray 773 against his screen, he's going to go through the same nightmare he went through when he had to remove that screen off his account. Now, if you notice, look at the top, it says Crow1176 Network Gray 773. We are not finding anything. Anything that comes up with that black symbol is us. That's us right there. Wait, there's Crow right here, but there's no Network Gray 773. Dark environment. Now, remember I told you about the whole crutch projector thing? Getting back to that the only time he shows his screen off, he has to be in a dark environment using a high-end projector. Curious, how come the customer's demonstration on the Cinemax doesn't look the same as that? Well, number one, it's in light. That's going to cause the screen to wash out badly. So his screen has to be in the dark all the time. How come he's not getting the same color or rich images? Oh, because the projector's doing all the work. That's why. So when you look at that screen, now people see Network Gray 773 because he can't beat the screen. Gives you something to think about, doesn't it? Yeah, you could just buy house paint and be done. That's us, that's us, that's us, that's us, that's us, that's us. Yeah, this is all us, this is all us, this is all us. This is, right, we got right here. Let me see. No, that's somebody else. That's Crow upset. I expect for you to do demonstrations like this, Crow. I expect for you. This is what we expect for you to do. Because when we see stuff like this, it doesn't make me upset or angry at all. You give me information. The information you gave me that this is you lashing out on something you can't do. The more of a response we get like this from you, the more we know it's hitting you. You're feeding me, giving me information. That doesn't bother me one bit at all, period. You're showing me at the end of the day that when I give you a challenge to test your product against house paint, can you back it up? And if you come back with a video like that, you think that bothers me? No, it doesn't. That doesn't affect my sales. Doesn't affect how I get paid at the end of the day. Doesn't affect my business decisions, my contracts, nothing. But what it does show at the end of the day, instead of you coming in and showing a thumbnail of you trying to back your products, this is how you react. And this is how people react when they have nothing left. So we're still searching. There's your cancel orders that we have on you. Another demonstration. Biggest screen paint scam. We did that one yesterday. Oh, what's this one right here? Isn't this the one where you base have your house paint products? Your products being made out of house paint. That's us again right there. That's us again right there. Crow, I'm not seeing anything here showing your product testing against Network Gray 773. What happened to the two videos of you? One with you with the hoodie on, the other one, oh, you don't have him anymore. He doesn't have him anymore because he removed him off his site due to the fact that he has acknowledged that his product is house paint. Still asking for the receipts for the 39 Black Widow. We haven't gotten those yet. Let me see. Nothing there yet. That's us again. That's us again. That's us again. This is a customer who got into your apartment, showed off pictures of what your screen really looks like. And then Crow had the nerve to try to type in on somebody else's video that this came from Kenny. So how would that have come from me? How would I have access to the inside of your house? But the person who actually posted the video removed your comment. Probably blocked you also on top of that. You are so desperate, Crow. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. These are customers complaining about you. Upset because your products don't work. Isn't it the unboxing of one of your products? That's one where he's being charged for postal fraud. Yeah, we got the video right there. Several were sent to the post office showing the unboxing live. That's when we're talking to the guy who was like, wait a minute, so what do you have here? I said, well, we have transactions, we have conversations, and we have a live unboxing of the product. That's all you need. So you explain when you're being prosecuted in court by the U.S. government how we have a product sitting on our table that came in on a live unboxing, live stream, showing your product, your name written all over the Postal Service packages. It's going to be hard to get around that one, isn't it? Yeah, he needs to get an attorney like badly. Because you're dealing with the government. Can't do like you think you do with in your own world that you're going to give them fake information. No, they will track you down, my man, and marshals will be at your front door waiting for you. They'll come get you at a restaurant. They'll come get you at the movies, anywhere you're at. There's a warrant for your arrest or a swear out basically for you to be brought in. You're going to be brought in. You committed a serious crime. You don't do that at the end of the day. If you basically had trust in your products, if you basically tested your products, if you did things correctly, then you wouldn't be afraid of your products coming here, and therefore you wouldn't have to commit postal fraud to do so, which he did, which is sad, but that's how afraid he was to have his products come here that he committed postal fraud. Still, this is all us, as we're talking still. Me. All right, I feel like the dude from the Matrix. Me. Nothing, Jamie. We looked it up. We looked up through the video. We put in, this is what we typed in. You can see right here. We put in Crows1176, Network Gray SW. It should have popped up somewhere. It's not popping up anywhere. Where's your videos at? Where did they go? They're gone. Of course they're gone. You had to get rid of them. So, because we can't find the videos, every time you display that Network Gray 773 screen, and that's right, Network Gray, I get them mixed up between the Cinemax and the Network Gray. They're both the same thing. But anytime you post that screen, or you're trying to sell that screen, the customers, your customers, anybody's customers, everybody's customers need to know that your product is house paint. Now, let's go check your account. Let's see if you went in and you did the slip silver. This guy went in, got his website. It's under investigation because he posted porn on his site. Now, you can go around calling people pervert this and pervert that, but I don't have porn on my website. You do. And again, you try to post it on your YouTube channel and it backfired on you. So now we had the same pornography that you posted again the second time around on your YouTube, on your website that you tried to post on your YouTube. But we know when we went to your YouTube channel, you removed it. The reason why you removed it because it was a bad call. It's an extremely bad call. You let your emotions get the best of you. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Not my emotions. When I do this, it's not, and you have to understand, and Jamie gets into everything, oh, this is just all about, it's not about revenge, Jamie. It's not about none of that at all, period. It's about exposing people like you. If you were somebody else, I'll be coming at them the same way. It's about people like you who lie. I check everybody else who sells screen paints online. No one does this but you and Partey are the only two people who do this nonsense. Partey, not so bad. You extremely bad. I can honestly say that I'm not a big fan of Partey. Never will be a big fan of him. Never. But I can honestly say, if I'm going to be honest here, that his exchange policy that he does have on his website is good. Yours is a scam from the door. At least he has in his policy that he's willing to evaluate and look over the products to see if in any way possibility he has made a mistake in his behalf and still offers an exchange policy for the products. Now he should be getting a batch number and he should be testing his products, but he can't test his products because you know how much of a headache it's going to be to test a product that has a 4-coat application attached to it. That's a lot of work. Is his products tested? No. Do they do what I think they say they do, what he says on camera? No, because if you don't have a video backing it up, it's not true. It's hearsay. So he talks a lot of mumbo jumbo. Yeah, his stuff is, I don't believe it's real. It doesn't do what it's exactly supposed to do unless he can back it up. If he can't back it up, who cares? It's not gonna work. Can't sit there and spend almost an hour talking about a test, a demonstration on your product and have it turn around and match your theater wall. They didn't even take 4 applications to apply. That is a bad sign right there. So he needs to back up what his products does. He needs to test and batch number his product. But as for his exchange policy, it's pretty good. Your exchange policy, Crow, is a freaking nightmare for your customers. If you open it up, it's yours. You went from worse to worse. The first one he had was, if it lands on your property, it's yours. Not if you open it up. If it lands on your property, it's yours. Then he comes back with an even more genius idea and says, oh, if you open it up. No, you had that policy there, Jamie, because if the customer happens to see one of these demonstrations and goes, I wonder. And he paints that paint down the side of his wall and goes, what the freak? And contacts you and says, look, buddy, either you're going to exchange me for something darker or whatever this is that's not matching what I got in that container, or you're going to give my money back. And he's going to say, well, you opened it, right? And he'll say, yeah, I opened it. How else am I going to know? Well, I can't give you an exchange. An exchange? Really? You can't give a person an exchange? We did exchange yesterday. An exchange, there's a couple exchanges on screens and stuff like that, but we have to test them, see if they're going to work right, what's going on, so and so and so, to make sure everything's working fine. Even if we bring the screen back here, this is how good of a customer relationship I have with my customers. When we bring the screens back here for testing, they pass every single time. We stick them in environments that are far brighter than the customer. We use crappier projectors that the customers are not using at the end of the day. When we send them back the results, the first thing they go is, okay, they accept what they have saw. And they accept that the blame would be on their behalf because we can show that the product works perfectly fine. Some people we request for that product to bring back here, they don't want to send it back because we know what they're doing. That's why we request for it to come back here. But others will have it come back and we'll look at it and we'll go, okay, all right. Well, we can honestly say at the end of the day, we ain't got to give you jack at the end of the day. I got batch numbers. You want to take this to court, you won't win. I got batch numbers, but we don't do that because I like to have a customer relationship. I love my customers. So I'll sit there and say, okay, even though nothing's wrong with it, I'm going to send you out something. I'll send you out a gunmetal. Free. That's what we do. That's what went out yesterday. That was a customer who returned the paint, brought it back here. We did the test on a lower projector. We sent it back to him. And he basically said, well, I can't argue with this. I said, but still, I'm going to send you out something you may like. Maybe the black screen's not for you. Let me send you a gunmetal. That's what we do. But you don't even have that. You don't bargain. You don't compromise. Nothing at all, period, with your customers. Just take and deal with it. That's the problem with you, Jamie. Because you're so afraid, you are so afraid of people finding out your big secret, that your product is house paint. That's what you're afraid of. That's why you're willing to commit fraud. That's why you're willing to lie and manipulate, and we expose you on all those levels. to keep from anybody from getting your product that's not going to test it the way you want to test it. But we notice all the customers are not doing their own thing. Customers are not taking it outside, they're not having it in well-lit environments. They're all doing what you told them to do. They're all in those dark environments, poorly lit environments, sticking the colors, staying away from contrast, sitting in the dark. The one guy on the 178-inch screen or 180-inch screen, he's sitting there in a poorly lit environment showing up colorful birds. Where's the contrast demonstrations? Where's the comparisons? Any of that? Not even there. Because you're too afraid that people are going to find out your secret. Your product doesn't work. Well, we look through here trying to find anything in here that would have, that's not him, that's a customer who's upset with Jamie's products. Trying to find anything in here that would come up as Network Gray 773 involving Crow's products, and his demonstrations are going, as you can see, they're not even there. There's nothing there. This is all us. The only demonstration we have is him showing off the Cinemax, which you know what that is. That's basically house paint. And you know, it makes it even sadder, the fact that this is something where the customer, like say, if you would say, okay, I have a black and white paint mixed product, but you don't know how much black paint to put in that because you may mess it up. But this is not that. This is Sherwin-Williams. This is a shelf paint. This is something the customer can walk in and slide it off a shelf and do the same thing as your product. That's what makes it dangerous. They don't put no black paint, they don't put no silver, nothing in it. Just take it off the shelf right there. That's the super paint. That's the product right there. And do the same thing. Now, what makes the microblend even more dangerous is a microblend is easy access to get from anywhere. It's on Amazon. Shipping's free. Shipping's fast. For what he charges for his customers overseas at $257 for 2 quarts, his overseas customers can go pick up the microblend, and it picks up a higher white level because it's a little bit lighter than the Network Gray. Yeah, a higher white level, much better. Now, also on top of that, for $257, if you pay $95, you can get a whopping 5-gallon bucket of that product, slip silver, from Amazon. If you paid $90 or $93 or $89 for a Crow's product at 32 ounces, you can walk off with $18.99 for a quart of micro blend. Even at $46.96, I think it is, or 98 cents, you get a gallon. Now, see, the problem we have here, Jamie, you're scared to do the demonstration. If you're scared to do the demonstrations, why have the customers pay for a product? At the end of the day, both are untested at the end of the day, and they both don't work well in ambient light, and they do both the same thing, but except for the difference is the other one's cheaper. Your customers overseas don't have to pay for a $70 surcharge fee. They don't have to pay for it to have it go through customs. I think it does go through customs. You have to ship in there. It probably does, yes. But other than that, they're not paying for a $70 surcharge fee. They can order that in the comfort of their own chair in their home with no problem whatsoever. Now, how does a 2.0 compare against the slip silver? Well, let's see. If we go over to Google, and let's see. I want the, let's see, slip silver. Oh, wait, what is, oh, here, let's say, what is that? What is that? There's the nightmare right there. That's Crow's nightmare. That's his nightmare right now. That slip silver is a nightmare. Somebody got it on eBay. How much they sell on eBay for? We got 5 gallons of it on eBay. I'm curious. I'm gonna go pop in from there. Let me see if there's something from it now. Well, that's way too much. They want $265 for that. You can get it for $95 on Amazon. Let me see right here. This got some stuff right here. High quality is actually pretty good. That stuff actually paints on like butter. He's asking too much for it. You get it for $95, the free shipping. No problem. Having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Somebody said, "Oh, you sing when you're nervous?" Nervous about what? I'm the one that can walk into a live demonstration, get those screens against the wall, and knock it out and walk back out and be done. I'm the one that can walk down my stairs, watch my screen, walk, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, hit the wall, and go outside and sit down and watch a game. Nah, ain't happening. Gotta have confidence in your product in order to do that. So these are microblend slip silvers. The challenges we've been giving Jamie that Jamie refuses to do because he's terrified of the product. And again, as I said before about the, what was it? The, what was the product we were talking about? Oh yeah, the microblend, what makes it dangerous is because, like I said, very light. But let's see if Crows1176 did a demonstration. Now, for those of you that are questioning us, they're saying, "Hey Ken, did you do your demonstrations?" Yeah, we did. Here we go. This is microblend. I'm gonna type it into Google, slip silver. Because when we do the 2.0 is a gray screen paint product. And we have to make sure that it doesn't match anything. So let me see, slip silver. See what we get. All right, so now we're going through YouTube and we're looking for anything in the microblend slip silver. That's us, that's us, that's us, that's us. That's asking Crow to do the demonstration. That's us again, that's us again, that's us again, that's us again. Actually, that's us and Network Gray 773, yeah. That's us again, that's us again, that's us again. Challenging Crow to do the demonstration. So if he did it, it would have popped up. All right, let me see. So this is all us right here. Us, nothing at all. This is right here. Let's go and see if we do Crow1176 microblend 773. See what it pulls up. See if we did the test. Nothing. You don't even come up on the first. We come up on the first. You know what comes up on the first? The biggest screen paint mix scam on YouTube, Crow1176. Watch before you buy. That's what you pop up under. Well, you got a demonstration right here. Did you do it? Let me see. Oh, shoot. Somebody just mimicked his channel. This is a mimic. Whoa! We got to go back on that. I knew something was interesting. You see the whatchamacall? This is a mimic. Somebody just mimicked his entire YouTube channel just now and just did the test. I told you they were coming in. He didn't want to do the demonstrations. People are going to start doing them against him. My mixed projection screen matches the microblend, ripping off people. Oh, somebody did it for him. My goodness. Whoa! Whoever did this, hey, thank you so much. We appreciate the support. We really do, because this guy needs to be outed. He's a thief. He steals from people, and I'm glad that people are finally coming up and doing this test for him. Thank you so much. This is a fellow, we've seen him before already. Basically, Crow ripped him off pretty bad. Crow stole money from him. And this guy tried to get his money back, and Crow, I think he lies, he manipulates, he steals from people at the end of the day, and people are getting tired of it. This is a product that has, again, I said, there's no testing underneath this product. There's no batch numbers underneath this product for this particular individual. And Crow has been robbing people for the longest time. We go back to that freaking bamboozle video where he claims people gave him all this money. By him saying this, is because he's trying to tell the people, hey, invest in me, put money in, buy from me at the end of the day, because I'm going to guarantee your product's going to work. This is how many people are trying to get this product at the end of the day from me. And you know, I'm making, it's not even available yet, and I want you to buy this from me. But throughout the entire demonstration, you have said multiple times how your product is not available. So how are these people making money or buying from you on a product you clearly stated that you don't even have? You only had it for 2 people and it's not available. So you sat there and lied right there. And I told him if you didn't do that microblend, other people were going to do the demonstration for you. We gave him the first test to do 9 days. It's now 9 days now, going into 9 days. We had 6 days to complete it. Sent the link directly to his account, didn't do it. We sent them a second, we sent them a third, and we sent them a fourth. He still didn't do it. Now you got people coming in and putting them on blast. Your product matches the Network Gray 773, and it matches the Slip Silver. You've been cheating and scamming people for the longest time. Again, if you had did these tests to begin with, you would have found out that your product needs to be tested. But you don't do this. You stick your products under high-end projectors, dark environments, and try to make the people think that this is coming from your screen when it's not. I was looking at this. I'm like, did he do this test? And find out it's not. Somebody just mimicked your account. But you know, you do this all the time, Jamie. You go in and you mimic people's accounts and you slander them. This is why you have several lawsuits coming from us for copyright infringements, because you made multiple Instagram accounts posing as me, using my logos without my permission. I got to slow this one down. We got to blow this up. Yeah, he scammed people. He stole from people. And these are people, the only way they have a way to react and deal with what he's done to them, this is what they do, because Crow sets up policies on his website to take and steal from his customers. I need to slow this one down. Where's the speed at? I need to bring the speed down. I gotta see if they got more on this guy right here. I'll go back in and get that. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's been scamming people for years. Scamming people for years. And you still got to do the network grade challenge. You got to do it even more now because you got more and more people that are basically coming at you. This is what happens when you have a product that's not tested. This is what happens when you have a product that's have a batch number and a person sits there and lies throughout the entire demonstration. You know, he's getting out of it, and he needs to get out of it. He needs to. He needs to be out of it as much as possible. You know, you need to be out of it. And I'm hoping more people do that challenge. If he doesn't do the challenge, the slip silver and network grade challenge, do the challenge. Because we've given him multiple opportunities. Mind you, our product's already done slip silver. We done slip silver and the and network grade 7073 on so many levels, it's not even funny. We asked this guy to do it, he runs around, he stalls. So people are doing it for you. I told you it was going to happen. I told you that it was going to happen. That if you stall on this, if you basically drag your feet on this, people are going to start doing that demonstration for you. And there are people coming to Matt. That's why he went on vacation. He was running. That's why. Trying to change the subject, he's running. Lashing out angry at us, he's running. He ain't got a choice. He got to do that demonstration. Ain't no way out of it. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. We're saying races. I ain't going to say anything about that. Because you know what you did over in, whatchamacallit, over in Instagram. If I was that kind of person at the end of the day, Jamie, you're lucky I'm not that type of person. Because I know where you live at. I got your address. But you're lucky. Because I know you said some real nasty stuff to a few people on that site because Jamie went over there with a fake Instagram account trying to pose as us. And these people already knew me from the door. They knew who I was. And he was trying to persuade them that I was a scammer. And because they wouldn't believe him, he got extremely upset and said some very nasty, disturbing stuff. Now, these individuals at the end of the day ain't the kind of people that you want to be ticking off. And they wanted your address because these people at the end of the day will fly down there, come catch you at your front door, catch you coming out from your car, catch you from your job, and beat the living crap out of you. Because you said things about their family and you said things about their kids. You got a very nasty temper about yourself. And people seen how you reflected toward us. How you come at me with nasty comments, typing in 666 and all this other crazy stuff. You have a very nasty way about yourself. But you're a coward also at the end of the day. Because I requested you to write your address down, and my address has been sent to you over 18, 19 times, and you're still afraid to put your address in. But don't worry, we got your address already. But if I was that dirty person at the end of the day, I could submit your information right over there, and I guarantee you, you'd have to hide in your house for the next couple months. But this ain't too far off because I've seen it already. I've seen it firsthand with me. I've seen it. He gets very, very nasty with people. And the same way he treated me, I'm his customer at the end of the day, he'll treat anybody else. If you don't agree with him 100% on his products, he can become a very nasty individual. So that's why when I look at that, that ain't too far-fetched. It ain't. For a person to go in and mimic an account and basically come at you like this, you did something nasty. Just like how we got your address to begin with, you went over there and did something to that customer because the customer posted your address. You ticked off somebody over there. And sure enough, he ran right over to that Facebook page, talked to the customer, whatever he said to him, apologized, whatever you did, you got him to remove it because he removed it. But that's how we got his address. We ticked off the wrong person. Somebody got nasty with him and treated him like dirt. These are people at the end of the day that have earned their product. They came over, they bought from you, they trusted you, you stabbed them in the back. And you stole from them. And then you got that nasty policy on your website telling people you can't even get an exchange. Can you imagine you painting your screen in for your home theater room, get it all set up, spent money for the projectors and chairs and popcorn machine, did your research, a happy experience for you and your family, and you find that the very paint that you purchased, you could have just went to a Sherwin-Williams, a Home Depot, a Benjamin Moore and did the exact same thing, even Amazon? And then when you call and contact this person to complain about him, he has a nasty attitude, number one, you have to deal with that crap. And then on top of that, he's going to tell you that because you opened up the container and you can't get an exchange, it's your product, you're stuck with it. That's crap at the end of the day. Why do you think they're so ticked off? But now, even more because he doesn't want to do this challenge, he's fighting it, then you got other people who are going to come up and do the challenge for you. Even your own customers are going to go into Amazon, buy the paint, or get the Network Gray 773 and do the demonstrations themselves. And you're going to see more and more demonstrations like this, a lot more. And what can you say at the end of the day? Oh, my product's tested? No, it isn't. Your product isn't tested. That's why you have no batch numbers, because you can't guarantee the product. You literally can't do the test or the batch numbers because Network Gray 773 and Slip Silver has to be involved in all tests. And because that product has to be involved in all tests, and this is a product you can't pass, you can't do batch numbers, nor can you do tests. Because you talked all this trash and all this hype about your product being it's not even tested. What's going to happen when you do a demonstration and your product matches one of these house, which had already happened, matched one of the house paints? Then what? You have taken money from people at the end of the day with a product that was not tested and not guaranteed. That is considered to be fraud, and that's also considered to be scamming. Whoa, there's a lot of them in here. Yeah, they're jumping on you for slandering our videos. Look what it says at the video, right here. Yeah, they got them on blast. That's your screen paint. I don't know how this person got that image. That's insane. That's literally what his screen looks like. It's washed out. This is somebody who knows your dark secrets. This is interesting. That was an interesting shot. And the reason why it's an interesting shot, because that's a shot that he wouldn't do normally at all, period. Due to the fact that that would expose him on so many levels. This has to be somebody who knows some codes. I'm not just saying, but yeah, it sounds like it. You ticked off somebody. What's this one right here? Close player. I want this fully uploaded. Now, Crow's excuse is going to be, at the end of the day, this is what his excuse is going to be. His excuse is going to be, oh, Mr. Bird went in and designed this account, and this is, no, Jamie, this is not us. Your product, the guy came at you on slip silver. You have no test demonstrations on slip silver. Your product is matching house paint at the end of the day. You have lied. We have countless videos of you constantly lying on demonstrations. These are customers at the end of the day who have been testing your products and found out your stuff is house paint. We've had one guy in there did a demonstration talking about how you match the basement wall. At the end of the day, that I don't have to make memes and stuff like this about you. We have hardcore evidence on you. On every level you could possibly think of. I got canceled orders on you. I even on your order forms, you got you crying and whining about harassment and all this other nonsense. Easily. I can go into your YouTube channel and I can pull 4 or 5 videos finding out how you committed fraud, how you lied, how you cheated customers. Easily. These are people you stole from. Ooh, you ticked somebody off big time. Sorry about the curse words, people, but he ticked somebody off. Man, they went in on him. Well, for people that are at the end of the day that are going in on him, look, you're outing him, good. Feel free to welcome yourself to anything to the blacklist. Because we have hardcore evidence on there of him committing all kinds of crazy stuff. We won't hit you with any copyrights, none of that, because we have our logos on our videos. We won't hit you with no copyrights. Feel free to go to the blacklist and explore. We give you full permission. Because some people won't touch the videos because our copyrighted logo sits right there in that corner. And they don't want to touch the videos, but we're giving you full permission. That's us right there. Man. Oh, they got it. All right, I see y'all. They're posting the video, the one he got caught, basically where he was scamming people. Yeah, they mimicked their channel. We ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. Knock yourself out. Enjoy. They're exposing them after we exposed them. Go ahead, knock yourself out. We're not even gonna file jack. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Matter of fact, we'll give you links. Go to the blacklist, get whatever you want. They're exposing that network Gray 773 scam he was pulling off, and he was scamming all those people out of the Cinemax. Told you, we got these all over forum sites, all over the place. We got his pictures, slideshows everywhere. So people can see that he's been scamming people for the longest time. You want to do everybody dirty, like the guy 360, Precision 360, I think that's what his name is. Went in and put him on slam. Was it 360 or somebody, I think? Put him on slam slammed him because he and basically he said from the door, that company called Luquinte, I can't see the name right of the company, it's an LUX or whatever thing it is, but they make a good product. We've had it here. Doesn't match your stuff at the end of the day, but it's still a good product. I'm not going to slam it, put it down, it's a good product. But Crow went in there and trashed the company. Like, said all kinds of nasty stuff. It was dark, it's not worth the money, my product's better. And that guy laid into him, called him a deceitful liar, dirty crow, as he is. That's what he called him. Because Crow would take people's products, bring it down to the Bermuda Triangle of screen paints, and go in there and trash their products and try to make his products so good. He was dirty. And I'm glad. I told you, what did I say? This is going to be a bad year for you, an extremely bad year for you. And a couple of years after that are going to get even worse for you. Because people now, these challenges that we're putting out there, putting them on blast. This is why we do these challenges. This is why we give him these challenges to do them himself. And if Crow drags his feet and doesn't do it, guess what? Other people are going to start exposing him. Now, you cheated all those people on that Cinemax screen paint, and your product matches Network Gray 773. How do you explain that? And this is somebody else pointing out the same video, doing the same thing, showing you doing this dirty nonsense. Cheating people left and right out of their money. Straight up scammer. Your expert opinion. You don't have an expert opinion at all, period. Because all you do is scam people all day long. And I'm glad people are outing you, and they need to out you. You think that's us? No, that ain't us. Look at this. I'll show you that's not even us. Somebody mimicked his channel. He got an exact duplicate copy of his channel. And now they're going in and they're exposing him for what he is. And he needs to be exposed. I showed you that for the longest time. This is the video right here that he talked all that trash on and then turned around and deleted the video off his account after getting caught and busted of his product matching a house paint. And then got a nerve to come on YouTube and show off that same paint. Got that same paint in his shopping cart in there, basically selling it off as if this never even happened at the end of the day. True 100% scammer. And I'm glad. Deleted video. They posted the same way. Yep, that's not us. Liar and scammer. Good. Out him. As much as y'all can. Out him. Because he needs to be. No test numbers, no batch numbers, nothing. You're just making everyday black and white products, throwing them on the market, talking a whole lot of trash in camera. And then we go to order your Cinemax, you get scared and cancel the order, put the money back in my account, which he did. He got scared, put the money back in my account. Couldn't even hold on to it. Put the money back in my account. You said your product is the best of the best. I wouldn't say that at all, period. You can't even hold on to the money. But man, yeah, this guy laid in on him. Like I said, you cheating and stealing from people at the end of the day. You better pray that nobody posts your address, man. Because I said there's some people out there that want his head on a stick. At the end of the day, he got nasty with some people pretty bad on that Instagram account. You better pray no one posts your address. It ain't gonna be me, because I don't do that stuff at the end of the day. That's not the kind of person I am. If that was me, I would have been done that a long time ago. I have your address sitting right there on the file. Your address is there for my lawyers. That's what it's there for. I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot about business at the end of the day, but this right here is giving me some interesting. I'm not doing this any day. I'm just telling you, this sounds personal. Very personal. Like, I'm not saying the person, I don't know much about the person who's posting them, and it's none of my business, but hey, thank you for outing them. I do appreciate that. You and your wife still good? Because this is real personal. Or maybe you triggered off the wrong person today. I don't know, but this is really personal. If I catch any pictures on here that are actually in the inside of the house, that is the first sign it's gonna pop up, and that's what I'm looking for. Any interesting pictures. That one picture I saw with all the lights on in the screen, that's a shot he would have never taken at all, period. And that's what we usually look for. If I've seen these videos where I see a shot of the house, the screen inside, and this is a picture that a person would never show in a million years, and there's a picture popping up, that means whoever got access to those pictures or videos was literally close enough to you to get close to that screen to know exactly one of your secrets. And one of your secrets is the fact that your products don't work in the environment as you say they do, because that's why your environment is so fake. That's why when we did the blueprints and we looked up the apartment complexes in that area, all of them are well lit. Your environment doesn't match any of those because your environment is fake. You have this dark environment and you put lights inside it to give it the illusion that it's well lit when it's actually not. So your environment is completely fake. But the only people that would ever be to see the environment in its true form would have to be somebody like a friend or family, someone close to you that would see that screen, what it really looks like in a well lit environment. This is what has me right here. That's what has me right there. That's what has me. But that's interesting. We wanted to look for Crows1176 microblend, and this is what popped up. So I'm thinking, like, when I saw it, I'm thinking like, okay, he did the demonstration with the microblend, because I'm looking at the logo right here. So I'm seeing the logo. But then when I go in and look at it, when it calls, see scammer and all that stuff, I say, oh shoot, you ticked another customer off, and that's what you did. You ticked somebody off big time, because again, that right there, man, yeah, that's somebody you cheated at the end of the day. Well, at least we know where to track it down. That ain't hard. It's the same channel, 1176. He literally duplicated the exact same other channel. Yeah, I'll put my subscribe on that one other one. Let me see. I'll go over here real quick. Oh, I can, right? Yeah, I can. It's one of the, yeah. This is what we saw that popped up. But they got our video right there. I don't mind it. I don't care. They showed the video where basically we exposed him on this product matching the network Gray 773. So they're doing a breakdown on that one. But this is what we saw. But it ain't far off, Jamie. You are a scammer. You definitely are. That's this product. Like I said, it ain't too far off, man, because you are a scammer. You know, you can sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not." You are one, man. You don't get it. Does it compute? You don't get it. you basically got on camera with that Cinemax all those years, lied, stole, and cheat, committed fraud. And your product ended up matching a house paint. We did the demonstration first, and then you turn around and you do the demonstration and it matched perfectly. And then you went in and tried to remove the video and got caught trying to remove the video. And then you come up there the next day like, oh, this is a new Cinemax, look how amazing, this is quality. Did you forget? Did you forget? Do you need somebody to walk over to you, take their finger, put it in the middle of your forehead and just bounce back and forth off your noggin? Did you forget? Your product matched a house paint. Not just an everyday house paint. A house paint a customer can pull off a shelf, put nothing into it. And yet you come on YouTube and you act like this never even happened. Was that not you in the red hoodie? Or that was another person, you was cloned, aliens? What excuses you want to make at the end of the day? These are people at the end of the day that purchase your product and they are upset and angry. They've been hit with that dumb nonsense of that policy. Oh, if you open up the cap, it's yours. Dumb nonsense. Who have done the test. I told you, even with his customers, even the ones that don't like me at the end of the day, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go try to shut Mr. Bird up. And what are you going to do to shut Mr. Bird up? You're going to go over and pick up some network Gray 773 or that slip silver and try to prove me wrong. Where are your demonstrations? We hunt for them. We don't find them. You know why? Because you go home, you paint it in, you find out a 1% right. How bitter of a pill is that to choke on at the end of the day? Not only is a person who's been telling you, he's been scamming you, is right, but now you have to deal with the fact that you are sitting there in your hand with a paint that you purchased from Sherwin-Williams that's cheaper than the screen you have sitting on your wall right now. How do you process that? I know how you process it. It's human nature. You go back and you complain to the person who got you. That's what you do. And what's his reply? Oh, you popped the top. It's yours. We can't do anything for you at all, period. And then you see the real individual at the end of the day. When you file your PayPal complaint against him and you see all the little nasty things he does. He tries to say this and tries to say that and all these bad, nasty things about you. Now you see what Mr. Bird goes through. But Mr. Bird is used to this, so we can handle this. We have thick skin. It doesn't bother us. We go and we take care of our business. We know how to fight this individual at the end of the day. That's why Mr. Bird has a track record of never losing a PayPal claim against this joker ever. Because I know how to handle Jamie at the end of the day. We know how to deal with his dumb nonsense, shenanigans, fraud, scams, and everything else on the face of the planet. We know how to deal with them. But for the other person who's going against this joker at the end of the day, they got a little battle in their hands. So let me tell you how you're going to get around this. You are going to use his policies against him. That policy has, if you open it, you can easily win a PayPal claim. We won 2 of them off of that one alone. Because it's virtually impossible for the customer not to know what is wrong with the product, if the product is going to work or whatever, if he doesn't open it. That's like if you go out and you spend money for a $60,000 OLED TV. It's in the box. You got to open it to get it out of the box, to plug it in, to see if it works. So say something doesn't work well with it. Then you have to take it back to the store and say, look, here's my receipt. This is what I purchased. It's on my receipt, what I ordered and the time of the date. Those of you ordering from his site, from the eBay account, you don't even have an accurate receipt at the end of the day. It just says Crows Mixes. What mix did you order from Crows Mixes? That's another story on its own. So now you can show the receipt, you can show the time when you ordered it and what's wrong with it. And now imagine if they come up to you and say, I'm sorry, we can't give you anything back. You opened the box. Kind of ticked off, wouldn't you be? You paid all that money for a TV. How would you know? You have x-ray vision. You have the ability to scan over the box. You wouldn't know that you open it up, right? There you go. And this is the reason why we do tests before the product ships out. This is the reason why we do batch number guarantees for our customers to make sure the product is working perfectly fine before it ships out to the customer in any way whatsoever. Because we can back our products. This is why we can pepper through the environment certified screens and network Gray 773 and slip silver, because we know that none of these products are going to match our products because they were tested before the batch number. Where this individual can I give you a batch number? And he shouldn't be doing testing if you're already selling a product that people are actually buying. Why are you putting in tests now? So he can't do the network gray or the slip silver and anything because it's going to match. And this is the reason why it's taking so long for him to drag his feet to get the test done, because he knows he can't pass it because he never did the test. There you go. And he won't even give you an exchange when you find out. So his customers are doing this. You know why he won't do the network Gray 773 against the hybrid mix and the personal mix? I'll tell you why, crystal clear. Because after the Cinemax failed miserably, I guarantee you off camera, when nobody's around, he took that network Gray 773 and he put it against his personal mix, and he put it against the hybrid mix, and he found out that they were also a match. Do you think for a minute, if he came on there and found out it was a completely different match and it didn't match in any way whatsoever, and he could show the same demonstration we showed in the back, you think he wouldn't be on YouTube right now bragging his head off, tooting his horn off right now, telling, I didn't even match. Look at this right here, was live, completely live, blah, 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 blah. He'd be going off. It'd be a rainstorm day and night, based on him talking about this. But he never came on and talked about it, did he? It went as far as the Cinemax, and you never heard anything else. Don't bring it up, don't talk about it, nothing. Because he went in and did those tests off camera and found that they did match. And that's why he doesn't bring it up. And that's why we are requesting for Jamie Gonzalez, or Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, Crows1176. We are requesting for you to do a detailed, thorough demonstration, test demonstrations on all your products on your website. We are also requesting for you to do a test of the Cinemax, IB mix, and personal mix next to the network Gray 773 and the slip silver live. And we request to see contrast demonstrations in fully lit environments, multi-screen color changeouts with different forms of screen surfaces, not just your own, but them certifies in there also too. You need that also. With the other house paints we've actually suggested. Lights on and lights off. Not only with your ultra short though projector, but also with multiple projectors, showing that you're not basically using the same projector over and over again. That's what we are requesting. Now, if he wants to sit there and say, what about you? 2.0 did that one with all our screen paint through. That's actually our normal testing. Literally, what I just explained to you is our normal testing. We just did that a few minutes ago in the room over there. We did certified screens. We've done the house paints. We've done white screens. We've done everything over there. Lights on, lights off, downstairs, same thing. Lights on, lights off, same thing. We do that all day. It's one of our normal process. So this is what we need him to do. But whoever this is went ham on him. I would suggest you subscribe, because I already have. And for the fellow who has this channel, feel free to take anything you want off the blacklist. You have our full permission. Now the reason why is because, like I said, this is an angry customer who's upset. And Jamie did him dirty. Well, there's a bunch of them like this. We gathered up a whole bunch of them. Now as for his customers, we suggest his customers, or soon-to-be customers, or anyone doing business with this guy, to request the Slip Silver and Network Gray 773 challenge. Anytime he displays any screen paint, you want him to do these test demonstrations. You want to see these test demonstrations, because this can mean the difference of you spending $18.99 or $17.03 versus $89 or anywhere from $90. Overseas customers, as I said before, make sure you ask them to do these tests. You want the tests on the 2.0? We've done them already. We've got literally 8, 9 bunches of them out there doing this particular product. For those of you who want something better than the Slip Silver and the Network Gray, we have 2.0. This is the reason why we developed the 2.0. That's the whole purpose of why 2.0 was developed. To basically cut down on this scam nonsense with these jokers coming on here with untested products, no batch numbers, and saying anything they want to say in front of a camera and suckering people every single day. That's the reason why we brought the 2.0 out. The whole purpose of the 2.0 was to even the playing field, more like dominate the playing field. So that way, customer can get a fantastic product that works, not going to cost them an arm and a leg, and keep in mind we can ship it overseas for free. We do that with the 3-pack, 90-pack of them that you get like the share bundle. But that's what it was designed for. Jamie found out that this 2.0 was extremely threatening to him because people wouldn't buy his products after seeing what this stuff can do. And again, this is why we know why you went in, you tampered, you did what you did, you committed fraud. We know why you did that. You had no choice. But you gave us the evidence that we wanted, because when we came to buy your product to bring it over for testing for the 2.0, you committed fraud. And we'll be posting those two for this guy to get access to, or whoever they may be. Yeah, they went in on him. He ain't the first one. There's about 12, 13 of them that actually do the same thing. They went in on him. That one fellow that showed the inside of his house, yeah, that one right there, I was like, whoa, how the freak did he get those? Yeah, that was somebody close that got them. They were able to get those pictures inside of the house. Because I know that place can't be dark like that all the time. And it's not. It's not dark like that all the time. Even this is our video right here. I ain't got no problem with it. That's when we caught Jamie. I told you the network Gray video. That's what we caught him. We caught him right there. The guy went there, reposted our video. How he got caught scamming people. So if I were you, Jamie, because they're taking our videos and they're mimicking our videos and sharing our videos to show how much of a scammer, how we're catching you left and right, you better get that slip silver done. You need to get that slip silver done. After slip silver, the next test you have to do, and we're going to put our screens against it too, we got no problem, it will be Silver Mist 1619 by Sherman Williams. It's another good color. Sat there and lied on that video. Just sat there and lied in that video, talking about how his product didn't match Network Gray just to remove the video. They mimic this channel perfectly. Now, for the person who basically, at the end of the day, this is what you need to do. Just take our videos that we catch this guy. When we catch him quite often, quite a lot. You can have those videos right there. You can dub them, whatever you want to do. We don't care. You can see there's our logo on the side, so don't worry about none of that at the end of the day. We're not going to do any of that. Just go in and take what you want off the blacklist. We got plenty of evidence on there. Because we got people, when we post them to share sites, they share this stuff back and forth. And they analyze and listen. As I told you before, Jamie, at the end of the day, go get your lawyer nonsense, whatever that crap is. You've been talking about that junk. Ain't nothing, we ain't nothing on our end at all, period. Period. But let me explain something to you. You can't consider it to be slander at the end of the day and call whatever you want. You got caught scamming people. You're lucky your customers don't get around getting a petition started to nail you for fraud and just give you a massive lawsuit, because they can do that. Statute of limitations right here are not even anywhere near over. Your customers could all get together and file a petition against you. You can get hit with so much stuff it's not even funny. The fact that we're already hitting this guy with freaking mail fraud, copyright infringements where he was touching our copyrights, slander, that's another one he's being hit with. On so many levels, it's not even funny, man. The fact that when the United States Postal Service, we already went and filed that already, 2 accounts of mail fraud are going to be coming at you. And to mind you, as they were doing their investigation, they got to pop over to where it all started from. All those transactions went through on PayPal. And then when you turn around and you did something even stupid, went in and committed fraud on PayPal, trying to claim as PayPal was giving you information, instructions to do certain things, and PayPal wasn't even telling you anything at all. So now when they pop over there to see if anything else is popping up about you about fraud, you're going to go to PayPal and says, oh, he's being investigated over here too for fraud. So your customers ain't got to do much now. The ones that you cheated, they don't got to do much. They file 1 complaint against you. You already have an investigation on them already. He already has one. He has 2 of them on him right now. Anybody files anything, they're just going to add that right onto the pile because they're going to be searching. If you weren't so scared and your product actually worked and you shipped this over the real Cinemax instead of that black crap, or the real Frankenstein instead of manipulating your website, you wouldn't have been caught up in any form of mail fraud. But I'm glad people are taking the videos right here that are missing off of your account that we can't seem to find. Now let's get back to finding. We're looking for Crows1176 microblend videos. That's what we're hunting for. This is how we found that one. We're searching to see if he did the demonstration already. Now this is what I thought when I first saw this. I saw the crow next to it. I think, okay, he did the video, right? This is what I'm thinking when I saw it, right? Then we clicked on it. It wasn't. It was somebody coming after him for basically cheating them at the end of the day. He never did the demonstration. In this demonstration right here, nothing. So in this demonstration shows, he's talking about Amazon microblend paint versus Crow, the best of the best. In this demonstration, no pour out demonstration, no paint, nothing. Just Crow talking behind a microphone like he's in a podcast. That's it. Nothing at all, period. Not showing a thing. Let me explain something to you, Jamie. When you do the demonstration, again, you're not doing anything at all. We want to see the container. We want to see the receipt. We want to see you pop the top and paint it down exactly how you did the Network Gray 773. This mess right here, that's nothing. You still need to do it. Get it done. Matter of fact, let's pop on his channel, see if he's gotten anything done. Nothing. As usual. Nothing. Nothing. This is all he's showing on his site. I told you he can't do it. He's losing money like crazy. Nobody buying from him. Anybody buying nothing from him. And the reason why is because he can't back his product. Where is the Network Gray 773? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Nothing here at all. You see anything, people? Anything here? Any test, any demonstration, anything at all? So it just tells you at the end of the day, instead of basically buying this house paint trash at the end of the day, just go to Amazon and buy the product from there. Go to Sherwin-Williams, buy the product from there. When Crow can't back up a product, the first thing he does is basically call insults. That's one. He does reviews on other products or something like that, or try to basically pull away from it, or he tries to go on a vacation. That's what he does when he gets caught every single time. When he had to do the Network Gray 773, Crow went to Disneyland quite a few times to escape it, but still had to come home to a bunch of emails of his customers requesting him to do those tests. And he had no choice. He did the demonstration, he failed miserably, deleted the video, tried to hide the evidence. Now he's faced with the microblend, which he's afraid to do. I'm going to put the link of the fellow who posted on Crow and the demonstration we have to put down, Jamie, and it's true. We're not lying here. You are afraid to do the demonstration. You better hope this guy doesn't get a petition started on you. You better hope he doesn't start gathering up people to basically sign a form to basically bring you into court for fraud. Now, see, me on the other hand, I can back my technology on so many levels. Like I said, it's not even funny. I've done batch numbers all this week. Why do you think I won every single PayPal claim? Because I can back my products. I'm not afraid to do tests. I'm not afraid to challenge. I'm not afraid to get the work done. You, on the other hand, you come on here and you scam people of their honest money at the end of the day, and you laugh on camera and all other nonsense. You lie over and over again, and you take from people. And I'm glad there are customers popping up doing this challenge now, and they should. And they need to ask you questions on doing these demonstrations, on doing these tests. It's going to be a bad year for you, man. Let me tell you something. You better get into some kind of hand-to-hand combat training, something. I'm explaining to you like it is. I've been through the system already. You're going to need some kind of hand-to-hand combat training. If you get prosecuted on these charges for mail fraud, we're talking about a minimum of 20 to 30. Even with an attorney, only thing you can do is soften the blow. That's it. It's not going to get you off. You're not getting off. It's going to soften the blow. That's it. It'd be different if you could go in and say, hey, this is my first offense, but it's not. We have 2 of them on you. So it shows that not only did you do it the first time, but you came back and did it the second time. Okay, well, I'm glad we're able to go on here, see if we can track down any of his videos. He has nothing on the site. As I told you before, there's nothing there. As you can see, just him. Nothing. We don't care about this. This doesn't even bother me. That don't bother me at all either. You know why? Because it shows, like I said, when you lash out like that, it shows that you're afraid to do something. The reason why we're coming at you this hard, because again, you scam and you steal from a lot of people. I get quite a few of your customers buy from us. Did you know that? Because first thing I hear is I turn the lights on, the screen washed out completely. Doesn't even look the same way in its demonstrations. And this is why we warn the customers to go out and request these from him. Request that slip silver microblend. If you see him running from something like the microblend and he doesn't want to do the network gray ever again, he doesn't, then you need to go out and request what he's running from. Okay, well, nothing here. Let's go back over to where we were at, because he didn't do any of the demonstrations, not at all. And we'll come over here to the other fellow right here. Well, his link is basically Crows1176. That's his channel. Man, this guy went hard on you, man. Now, you call this right here debunking my products, right? How a black screen paint mix really works. Dude, you can't even pass any of the test demonstrations under 44s and 39s. You can't even pass tests under our gray screen paint products. How are you going to debunk anything? And you got house paint on your screen. Where is your Cinemax? Let me see that. Are you showing any videos on that Cinemax? Any videos at all on the Cinemax? What have you got in here? Now, if you notice, right, since we've been coming down on him about his products matching Cinemax, right? Cinemax matching that network gray. Have you noticed you haven't seen any demonstrations really on the Cinemax screen? Not too much. Not him talking about it at all. You know why he's not talking about it? Because customers are coming in. People are coming in and asking him about his product in network gray. They're questioning it. They're coming down on him. So when he comes on camera talking about, oh, the quality, dude's like, dude, there's no quality there. That is freaking network Gray 773. We saw the demonstrations. If the demonstrations aren't true, and you can't say they're not true, buddy, because you were in the demonstrations. do you get around that? So if a customer comes in and sees your screen and goes, that's freaking network Gray 773, I saw the demonstration when you was in it. Is that a different product right there? So what's he going to say? Yeah, it's a different product. Well, can you do me a favor? Can you do a demonstration with that next to network Gray 773 so I can see that doesn't match? Why do you think he doesn't have any demonstrations of the product up there at all, period? All right, let's go find some other stuff. Let's see if we can figure out if we can find, if he didn't do any demonstrations. As we see, we went in, there's no microblend at all. He didn't do any microblend. We can't find any. We went to his channel. He didn't do any demonstrations versus the product, so we know that. Man, that's crazy. It's got nothing in there at all, period. We didn't do one demonstration, nothing. Mind you, people, we sent this man the same link from Amazon, where to buy the product at, 4 times in a row. 4 times in a row. And not only that, the first one we sent to him is now 9 days, and he hasn't done that demonstration yet. So, since he decided to skip those demonstrations, we made it a little harder for him. Now you have to do the slip silver microblend, and you have to do network gray at the same time. He didn't do that one. He got scared of that one. Let's see. What are we putting here? Let me see. Oh, I got one. I got a good one. Crows1176 test demonstrations. He said his products were tested, right? So let's see if we can find test, product tested, okay. Tested string paint mixes. Let's see if we can find any tests on his products. We can't put network gray because it doesn't come up. Those videos were deleted off his account, so we don't have those anymore. We can't put in the microblend slip silver because he's afraid to do that test, so it ain't in there at all. So let's see if we find any tests. Well, gee whiz, you guys sit in the dark all day, don't y'all? Man, let me see. Projection screen paint mix test. Oh, this should be a good one right here. This I gotta see. So this is the, let me see. Good gracious, people. Seriously, all his stuff is matching. The same product is matching. Wait, how come those windows aren't open? What in Sam Hill was that all about? Oh my goodness, man. Come on, dude. That is just so, I gotta go back on that. That is sad. Are we still in slow one here? Yeah, we still traveling in slow. Okay, hold on for a minute. We gotta look at this right here. Not only are the screens matching, but let's go back and look how much window light he claims he's bringing into to the environment. That's washed out. That is completely washed out. That is completely washed out. And what's this supposed to be? Crows cream paint test? This is a test? This is a test. Test. Metallica, oh, he doesn't sell Metallica anymore. It's done. The reason why you don't see the Metallica mix anymore, it's done. We were able to make it. There's actually a video showing him making a black and white paint version of the Metallica mix for free. That's why he removed it. I'll show you that demonstration. Man, you guys are getting scammed for so long, it's not even funny. That is sad, people. This is what you guys buy at the end of the day. I know Crows customers right now. I mean, okay, let's put it this way. No way to put it this way. We're not going to call. What the heck does this have to do with the screen? Nothing at all, period. We're not going to call us customers stupid. That's wrong. I'll give you an apology on that one. We apologize for that one. But you're going to have to really dig into this guy. And then they just don't buy from him. Save yourself the headache and just don't buy. You know what I mean? because it's right there. The evidence is right there. This guy is just scamming on so many levels. We just bumped into this video. This is a whole nother level of stuff we gotta put on this guy. Your fake environments are so fake, it's not even funny how fake your environments are. Come on, man. Seriously? This nonsense, at the end of the day, you're showing light on the wall and that's supposed to affect the screen? Let me have that one that started all the way back to the beginning. What the heck is that? This is supposed to be an ambient light environment or a well-lit environment. What is that? How come the rest of the windows are all covered up? And you got this one little window right here, whatever this mess is, blocking it. That's the only thing you have open, and just the door, which is not making contact with the screen. Oh, we gotta come back in. I'm sorry, dude. This day is about you, man. This day is about you. You literally have so much dirt on you. It's unbelievable, man, how dirty your videos are. This is what you're trying to tell your customers at the end of the day. When you point to a wall that's showing a wall with all that light coming off of it, you're trying to tell your customers at the end of the day, this screen works in a well-lit environment. That's not a well-lit environment. That's a fake ambient light environment. Look how dark it is. You got two windows right here. They're not even opened up, they're covered. There's another one right here. You have this one open, but the shades are halfway, and the window's blocking some of the light from there. We're coming back in. New video, exposing Crows1176 scammer environments. This is for your customers at the end of the day to show them. This is gonna be for your customers, so they can see why they don't buy from you. Because this is bad. This is an extremely bad demonstration right here. Man, it just never ends with this guy, man. I swear you are the scammiest of the scammiest, man. That is the worst thing I've ever seen for someone trying to show off ambient light coming into an environment on a screen. You got two screens up there matching. One of those screens are white. You got to admit, there's a white screen laying against your screen looking like that. You got to be kidding me. We're coming back in on this one. We got to go. We got to come back in for another one. This is crazy, man. This guy is unbelievable.